respect that when you can go against the grain and stand up for shit. Amy Bones being one of them. I appreciated that
Oh, I really
because
like her.
yeah, because she stood for what she thought and believed in and wasn't giving in to what everybody else was saying or doing. You know.
Right. It's like she wasn't like going like to bat, but she was just standing on her. That's what it's all about. That to me, I have so much respect for someone who can, even if it's people that like you're on their side, which is so stupid, like someone that could be like, no, that's not okay, you know? If it's sweet as honey. She like came after us big time, was saying we were like a cult and like we were like doing all these things to her because of things that people were telling her also. But like I still, when I saw that happen to her, I was like, no, this isn't okay. Her brother just was murdered. Like that's not okay. And like that's just, I want to be friends with people that are the same way, or be around people. And no, I mean, I think that sometimes people can be in denial. I think that me and Casey get along very well and we vibe very good. Friend hates me. So, I mean, I would have never overstepped if I would have known. And I'm being dead honest, as much as like, fuck Wahlberg, because I'm so sick of her freaking entitled ass attitude. If I would have known that she felt any type of way, I would have like made sure to like not make it a habit to where I always go on Casey's panel. I would go less. I wouldn't go like I can, that's fine. Like that's her best friend. I can respect that. But no, instead of like letting me know, instead of like trying to even have a conversation, instead you try to find the first thing that you can try to get people to go against me and break any type of peace anybody made with each other. That's not okay to me, because it wasn't just me that enjoyed it. It was a whole community of people that like were actually having a great time, and was like, it's just there's a lot of qualities in you and things you're like, we really are. And I really do like Casey. Like I think she's a good person. I think sometimes people that you are around can rub off on you. And I know that Casey, all she kept saying yesterday was, she's like, I just don't want to fight. And I was like, me either. Even with Wahlberg, I said what I had to say. I proved her wrong, because you're not about to say you weren't talking about my mama, because y'all did talk about my mama. And you're not about to say y'all didn't know that was my mama, because yes, y'all did. So don't lie. Stop lying.
No, you look just like her.
But you know what? If you see my dad, we look a lot like too.
There ain't no denying that.
What they said, Keish and what, shit talking, or something totally different. I'm not that I'm gonna engage, because to be honest, y'all, I really am dead serious when I say y'all. Like I am on a whole different, like I'm in a whole different place. Like I truly do not want to. I'm not saying that there's never, you butt heads with people all the time. Like you might get in arguments with people, whatever. There might be drama here and there, but I'm talking about this full on like rivalry. Like I am so fucking over it. And the thing is, I've been very respectful. I thought it was very awesome of her to like stand up for herself and say, like, there's other important things in the world that we should, like, other than worrying about like fighting with people, like what's going on where she lives right now. So I mean, that's on her. If she wants, like, I can't. A sheep is gonna be a sheep, and I'm just being real. Like, just like she was like one day, she was like, like I can be cool with, like, I can be civil with Brie. And the next day she was like, if Starlight tells me to block Brie, I'll block Brie. No, you see, and I want her to then. And I don't mean that in a mean way. Like we are grown ass women and men. If you're a man in here, there is no, if someone tells you to block me, you're gonna listen to, don't, that's fine. Just do that then. Cause ain't nobody gonna ever tell me who I need to block and not block. Like, that's just wild to me. And I don't even mean that in a mean way. I mean, I feel like, girl, don't put that pressure on yourself. Just go ahead and block me, girl. Like, I don't want you to feel like you disappoint in Starlight or anybody. Like, don't do that, girl. Oh, no, it's a wasp. Come on, Rain. Come on. I'm scared. Come on. Wait, Cash said, so are we at war again? Cash said, so, no, we're not at war again. They might be at war with themselves. Like I said, I ramble and I repeat myself a lot, so I'm not going to keep doing I told y'all why I showed that video. And I know I probably need to reach out to the people that was on. Well, hopefully they seen this or heard about it and heard me say, like, the people that have apologized to me, this was not this was not meant to, like, be thrown at them. It's just, I mean, you can't show it without them in it because they're in it, you know?
Brie, I thought they don't like doxers. And wasn't Wildbird caught in the back scenes of a lot of stuff doxing people?
Yeah, but she's learned from it. She only learns from stuff that people throw in her face, and she has to admit it because she has no choice. That's what she does. Because she literally tried lying and saying that they like, we didn't know if that was your mom. We even thought Gigi was your mom. No, yeah, exactly. That's why y'all thought that was Gigi, because she had Gigi on her shirt. So you lied. And then you better lock your stuff. If you don't lock your shit down, I'ma fine you. And here's the thing. I would believe that she learned her lesson. She did it. You know, something happened. No. You can ask anybody who was involved in that. One of them is mad at me, but you can ask them. They denied that shit until it was, like, put on video. And guess what? Nobody cared about it when we did it. There's a whole fucking video on Aubrey's page of them doxing freaking Gigi. They called health services on Dreamer and her mom, real life on Dreamer. And they were like, when it got brought up, Walmart, finally, they denied it for months. And finally, when it was screenshots got sent out, she was like, yeah, I did it. I'll say what I did. Yeah, I did it. And that was 4 months ago. Oh my God, you crybaby. That's what happened. That's what happened. Just like they probably will say about me now, oh my God, you're bringing up something that happened a year ago. Honey, the only reason I'm bringing it up, well, first of all, I didn't know, I never seen this live before until today, except for like 2 minutes of it yesterday. But the reason I brought it up is because you lied today. That's why you're like, drop the clip. Well, there you go. You watched it with the whole rest of the community. So now let me know if I'm lying. Since you keep wanting to say I'm lying. Because I'm sick of it. I'm so sick of being called a liar. Since you keep wanting to say I'm lying. Because I'm sick of it. I'm so sick of being called a liar, a bully, a this, a that. And you know what's crazy? I don't know if y'all remember this, but remember when Skip, she went crazy one day, and it was Macy. Okay, Macy was in a chat. I want to say maybe Kim's was too, and they were making fun of her makeup, and it was from like a year ago. Okay, and she like went off on Macy. And look, I'm not a fan of Macy. Macy's not nice to me, and they were making fun of her hand because like something's wrong with her hand. And like, I don't know if I remember that, but Wildbird was up in it, and she said, Wildbird, from her mouth, she said, accountability has no time frame or no timeline. Put all that shit together. You were like, oh my God, that happened. You bringing up old shit. Old shit that we finally were able to prove that you denied for months. And that to me is so shady. Like, to do that. And like, of course, people went right along with that. And like I said, this is no hate to anybody else that was on there. I mean, I don't know who that one girl was, but that's something, I don't know. Might be going, like I said, Kenneth, he's been nice to me. So, I mean, like I do forgive people. I would have forgiven Wildbird if she was ever actually sorry and admitted anything she did, but she doesn't. She tried denying it still today.
Where was you, and when did this happen?
Well, I got the clip. What did I get the clip from? Oh, yeah, well, yesterday, what happened was, we made peace with people, and everything's been great for, 3-4 days, and then yesterday, I'm in the live, exposing this nasty motherfucker, and then I said his name, and I know that the reason he was found was because his freaking TikTok was his name, and just because you never saw it, just because they never saw it, doesn't mean it, so... They're like, so yesterday I say that, and she's like, okay, well, show the screenshot. So I'm like, okay, well, if I show the screenshot, that means, okay, I can prove it to her. So I knew that I had to go through a lot of screenshots, and I had shit, I went on a panel yesterday, I hung out with my husband for a little bit, I got off the internet. Finally, when I settled back down last night, I went to my Discord, to the spot where we keep things at, and I scanned through those bitches until I found the proof. This proof right here. Right here. Let me show y'all. And this wasn't good enough, though. You see? That's his name. And she was like, this ain't evidence. It took you hours to find that. I don't know if that's real. I'm like, so then I went and screenshot that section I got it from in the Discord, and it literally said April. And you want to know what she said? Wow, so you've been stalking? Like, look how manipulative this is. She didn't want to accept that, so I go and screenshot it. She can't deny it. It's a literal screenshot showing this is all the way back in April. And she comes back with, so wait, you're telling me, like, y'all were reporting him back in April? Y'all been trying to get man, y'all are stalking him? Wow, the more evidence you give, the worse y'all make y'all self sound. Like, that is so fucking manipulative. Like, because this is the thing, not
Holy
manipulative to me.
fucking gaslighting. What the
That
fuck?
too. It's stalking him. I'm like,
We don't get to
look
fucking
up.
rewrite it? What the fuck,
Look at
bird?
Lovely. Lovely said, no,
Piece of
I'm the
shit.
one that was stalking him. No one else. Lovely. Yeah, that's what she said, y'all.
Fucking friendly.
Nothing is good enough. Exactly. And that's the reason I comment on here, because it ain't even about me and her. I mean, my mom's shit was, because you're not about to lie. It was about, like, because I felt like everybody was very, like, enthusiastic and positive and happy about making amends. And I wanted, because I knew, like, I mean, obviously something happened. So, and maybe not everybody knew about it, but they were going to. Because, you know, it was going to get worse and worse. I knew it was. And hopefully it doesn't, but I feel like it might. Like, I don't know. And that's why I felt like it was important to let people know, like, this is why. This is why this is happening. It's happening because someone didn't want to fucking woman and just, I don't know, maybe ignore people that she don't like. Or she's like, you actually thought, that's what she told me too. You actually thought I was going to trust you. Actually thought I was going to be buddies with you. I was like, no, Ballbird. Nobody said you had to be. I was like, you know, we just are tired of fighting and just want to, you know, have fun. She's like, go have you fun. I ain't stopping you. I just ain't going to be around to see it or whatever. What does that pretty much insinuate? Meaning, like, if I am involved in any of her friends' lives, and I mean, I don't even mean their lives on TikTok, I mean their life in general, she don't, like, she's basically, I'm not saying she's not going to be their friend, but she won't be around. Which, I mean, who would not want their friend around? So it would eventually push us apart anyway. And if somebody's going to be like, if someone is, like, blatantly work and desperately doesn't get along, it's not gonna that's going to cause that to happen unless you're transparent, and that's me. Hopefully nobody else is mad that weren't mad at me that I did this, but I felt like it's important to be transparent because that's what happens to a lot of people on, especially on the internet. You know, you get friendly or this one content creator, whatever it may be, and you feel like you're indebted to them. And because of that, when something like this happens, that's when you start to see division again. You might have a few that are like, I feel like this is like, you know, whatever. And I think that's why it's important. I think it's important to call that out. That's the reason I did this live. Because, yeah, I'm just like blown away by the fact that she could just lie, try to like, and then not be an adult. Like, how can you not be an adult? You know how many people I've had to work at jobs, meaning like we're over the internet. I had to literally go into a job, into an office where I had to physically see someone that I could not stand, and I still did it. And it was fun. Like, you wouldn't have even known we couldn't stand each other. No, we didn't hang out. We talked like if she says something, I'm not gonna ignore her. But we didn't really like each other. Job into an office where I had to physically see someone that I could not stand, and I still did it. And it was fun. Like, you wouldn't have even known we couldn't stand each other. No, we didn't hang out. We talked like if she says something, I'm not gonna ignore her. But we didn't really like each other. We really didn't. But we were just cordial, you know? More than, I mean, I don't know about more than cordial, but maybe even, I don't know. I think I might even Roger that.
Hey, Sheena.
Hey, buddy. I came across this picture that this man had posted on his social media account. I can't get past it, and it was being excused away. I started thinking about hey, buddy. I came across this picture that this man had posted on his account, social media account. I can't get past it and I can't wrap my head around it. And it was being excused away. I started thinking about, if this man is posting a picture like this and is okay with it, what is his obsession with Gypsy's baby? And this man, his picture was even being excused. Robert says it was a bad or a distasteful joke, and this. I said, you don't know that man. You don't know why he posted that. You don't know if he was joking or not.
No, he has like, and I wish Natasha. I should have went on Natasha's panel the other night when she brought this up. Because one thing she didn't touch on is that he physically said in one of his videos or one of his lives or whatever that if somebody sees Gypsy, they need to physically grab the baby. They need to physically grab her and take a picture of her or whatever.
Oh, that was
And but
Tammy.
but tell me, it was karma too. It was karma too. And but tell me what's gonna happen. Like, put this in your mind. If that happens, if somebody tries to grab the baby, there's gonna be a struggle. There's gonna be a fight. Like, who's not gonna fight for their child?
Exactly, but they want to be like, oh, that's never going to happen. It's not the fact that it's not, just because it's not likely to happen doesn't mean it can't happen. Why would anybody
Correct.
do you like, that's almost like saying like, it's rare that kids get, I don't know, something, and you be like, oh well, I'll let them anyway, like with your own kid. I don't know an example, but like, why would you, no, you, even if it's the smallest chance, you're not going to take the risk. You
Inciting violence is a real thing. So like they can, people they can make people feel a certain type of way about her, and like I said, some people
100%, Roger. 100%.
some some people don't have mental capacity not to do something, right? So let's say Pink Pony, and I know this is a long time ago, but let's say Pink the book signing. What would have happened? I know not much would have happened, but something would have happened because not too long after that, the girl was somewhere, like, and Wildbird exposed this. Like, Wildbird, the one that said this, the girl was in a home, like she was somewhere for the mental people, like in house people that we're dealing with, and that's the people we're scared of, and that's the people we're talking about. And I
yeah,
think
you're
this
loud.
karma collector guy is one of those people.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's not far fetched to fucking feel like this is a threatening type of scenario. It's not far fetched and it's not unheard of to jump to that conclusion when literally he's showing us exactly how psycho he is.
Is one of those people.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's not far fetched to fucking feel like this is a threatening type of scenario. It's not far fetched and it's not unheard of to jump to that conclusion when literally he's showing us exactly how psycho he is. And he's got 100 people in his comments validating and boosting his fucking ego and saying, oh, you're right, hack jobs. Like, none of this fucking makes sense. Do not downplay the actual psychosis that this man is putting out there.
Yeah, he's nuts. And nuts people sometimes.
And it is inciting something. It's inciting people to go and demand things they're not entitled to, which whether it could be a picture of the baby or even just being in the presence of the baby. Like, you are not entitled to any of that.
Nope. And that's what made me sick. So it's like, I'm doing this. I mean, oh, when I tell you I was so confused. Nope. And that's what made me sick. So it's like, I'm doing this. I mean, oh, when I tell you I was so confused, I'm like, why in the fuck are people so mad about me? I'm so confused.
Hippie mama or nana, it's not even what he's capable of. It's the people that he's inciting to do this, what they're capable of. I don't think his fucking tweaker ass is going to do shit. I really don't. But do I think that some of his followers, even the ones that are not speaking on his comments, do I think that they might have something fucking brewing in their weird ass minds? Yeah, I do. Because there's a lot of fucking whack jobs out there. I mean, fucking Tammy sat on this whole app and was proud as fucking punch to say, hey, anytime anybody sees Gypsy out and about in New Orleans, call me. I'm going to go down there. I'm going to find that baby. I'm going to take a picture of her face.
Oh, and she was
What makes us think there's not 100 other fucking people doing that same fucking thing?
And when I said that, and somebody brought it up to her that I said that, she was joking now. She was joking.
Yeah, bullshit.
Amen.
Roger, pause
Yeah.
a second and go look at your text. If it boots you
Okay.
down, we'll let you back up, but it shouldn't.
Okay. Let me see. I didn't even hear nothing. Let me see.
Yeah. Exactly, SMB. There's nothing funny about it. I'm not laughing.
It wasn't a joke.
Yeah, this man puts out a video about my criminal record saying I have no respect for the law. Are you kidding me? He has a rap sheet that probably would hit the ground for a rug that rhymes with Seth. Several charges. I called that. I told people in private, I said that man's tweaking, and I can see it because it takes one to know one. Of course, I didn't do that rug, but it doesn't matter. You still recognize it. Larceny. But
Crazy
me,
video.
but me having,
Crazy picture.
huh? You think that's a joke? Do you, as a man, feel that's a joke, Roger?
There all the way. 100%.
Yeah. And see,
100%.
I didn't even call him that. I said people can draw their own conclusions, and then that was, oh, y'all were calling him this, y'all were calling him that. No, I didn't. I know what I drew on my conclusion. I know what my conclusion drew, but everybody else can make their mind up for themselves.
Who is the in this psychopath?
Wild Bird
Oh my God.
said we doxed him.
Go,
He said we
go
doxed
figure,
him.
Wildbird. Wildbird, how many people, Wildbird, please answer me this. We not enemies, we not friends, whatever. But listen, answer me this. How many people have you doxed? How many people private information that they shared with you privately and wanted it kept secret you have shared on this app? Come up here and tell me.
Period.
Please.
My thing is, if you feel like he was doxxed, so what? You don't know that man, and I'm just not down for the fake outrage. I'm not. Did we get any fake
Doxed.
outrage when we were doxxed?
Where's
No.
the docs? What's the
Yeah. Well, Natasha said it the other day, and it's
well?
all over his social media accounts. I mean, it's not like
Yeah,
he tried to hide
you
it.
can. Oh, Wildbird. We're in 2025. Saying somebody's name is not doxing. We way past that, girl. We are way past saying somebody's name on this app.
So, Bris,
Saying somebody's name, like my name's done been said so many times on this app by so many people. My real government name. We're way past that, girl. Saying somebody's name is not doxing them.
yeah, like I said, I have his address. Oh, motorcycle. Hold on. Okay, it's gone. I have his address. I have his phone number. I have his email accounts. I did never imagine to put that out because that's for the that is for Mike Stanfield and the authorities to have. And if I did,
Yeah,
I'll stand on it. I don't give a fuck. I don't know where that gets lost sometimes. I'll stand on it. I don't give a fuck.
Listen, I will find out information if there is a credible threat. I will find out information on somebody to bring the authorities to that threat.
And you know what else he did? He had this video. A couple of the girls saw it, where he had that. It looked like a fake ultrasound. Hold on, motorcycle. I guess dude's driving in circles in his yard. I don't know, but anyway, he says this baby right here has a eggplant. He says, Gypsy, show us her vagina or show me her vagina. I'm like, yes.
Who?
Karma Collector
Huh?
did that. Yes.
Oh my God. P3DO. I don't. That's why. That's what's his obsession with the baby. He is a 3PDO. Come at me, please.
He has lied. He is not a nurse, never has been a nurse, never went to law school. But sitting there saying to me, I'm lying about having degrees, even though I showed him, I'm lying about it.
So, Wildbird, you okay with somebody being obsessed over a child, a baby, a innocent baby? Like I'm beside myself right now. I am so beside myself.
It's because it's Gypsy's baby. She doesn't
Oh,
count
Gyps is
because of the
Gypsy.
hatred for
Gypsy.
Gypsy. So that baby doesn't
Oh,
count. Yeah.
oh, the baby don't count.
That's what
Okay.
it's about. That's what it's all
All right.
about.
So if somebody was coming after a baby in your family like this and saying things about a baby in your family like this, I'm pretty sure you would be screaming and crying wolf on the internet. I'm pretty sure.
I'm just so tired of the hypocrisy. So
Good
tired of
Lord,
it.
this pisses me off. I tell you, pisses
What?
me off.
Everyone's child is off limits except for Gypsy's because they have
Of course.
dehumanized her and her family so terribly. They ought to be ashamed of themselves. I don't care what she did in the past. She's a human being. She's taken accountability. She's taken responsibility. Not in the way that people want her to, but she has.
And
And
we
they
don't have
just
to agree
can't
on it. And
keep her name out.
And let
She
me
brings them
answer.
views.
And let me answer. And people's probably gonna ask, why is Rogie taking this so personal? You know why I get to take this so personal? Is because I hold that baby in my arms. I looked in her eyes. I watched her laugh. I watched her giggle. I
hey,
watched
don't forget
her.
Mean Mug.
She mean mugs you like this baby is like she just you when you have a personal connection with somebody you can get mad over somebody going after her on the internet. That is the emotion that you get to express, for
Rogie,
the
you must
people
have
that
been
need.
holding her urge to get all that from her.
Yeah.
I was holding her. I held her a lot at dinner.
And then
She was across the table from me, and I was like, "Hi," and googly oogly and at her, and boy, she mean mugged me. I was like, "Woo, girl." I don't know what I did, but hey,
ours was tired. I think that's what it was. Oh my god. He's
Well, her
lost.
battery was running down, Brie.
Ah! Lost.
Yeah, our dinner reservation was for 8 o'clock, and I think she goes to bed around 8 or 9, something like
Right.
that. So
Probably
it
even
was
right
past
now.
her. It was past her bedtime.
Sorry, y'all. I was not here at the moment. I had to go do something, but oh.
Sheena, will you send me? I just want to get a good dose of entertainment.
But yeah.
Is he local to Gypsy?
it's lengthy. It's lengthier than mine, and my crimes are like child's play compared to this one.
But you know
Oh,
what's
damn.
crazy? Wait a
Even
minute.
with
I
your
don't know if
sealed
anybody noticed
records?
this, but you know how it says Ready Les, but it says on his, it also says somewhere in Louisiana. Like, I don't want to say the name on here, but I thought that was really weird.
Okay, I'll talk to you in private about that, Bri.
All right.
Yeah. No,
Yeah, I
Rogie.
wanted
I'll
somebody.
text you, Rogie. Hold on.
But I'm trying to see, what did I say when I let? Oh my god, I just rubbed my eyes and I forgot I had eyeshadow on. Shiitake mushrooms. I forgot. But another thing I want to bring up. I don't know, y'all, who's doing these things. Like, I have a feeling that it's not just wait, I'm sorry, yeah. I have a feeling it's not just Madison. I'm gonna throw out my theories, because you know what? If they want to come prove that it's not, because I really do. I heard Madison mention them more than once. I really think Quad and Boston is doing this shit with her. Not just them, but I think they are.
I
And
agree.
I
I
really do.
agree.
And it's really sick, y'all. Some of the stuff, there's someone who is pregnant over here right now that is getting messages every fucking day. I hope you lose your baby. They're going in. I was in a chat last night and they came in there. It was Adriana's live. I forgot her name. It was with Nelly and them though. I was in that live at La and somebody came in there and was like, they told Belinda, they were like, which blah, blah, blah lost her baby. And Melinda even was like, really? Wait, what? I don't know what happened. And I was like, wait a
I'm
minute, no.
sorry, there's only a few hateful people that are that fucking disgusting on this app that would do that, and those two are
Dreamer, I
definitely two
don't
of the
think it's
people.
just Madison
So
though, Dreamer. I don't,
Yeah.
there's too many of them. There's too
Yeah.
many.
It's not.
you need to understand there are people that are setting Madison up, and that doesn't mean that Madison hasn't done some
And
shit,
working with her, because
because she
Madison
has.
brought them up the other
So
day.
both things are true.
Yep.
Madison might have started this, but there's other people that are doing it in her name and that she's probably not even involved with. But they're doing it so Madison will get the fucking blame for it. You understand?
I got a message today from the Mommy to Be account telling me that she lost her baby last night and they were going to open a GoFundMe for her.
I'm sure that sounds like Madison. That's why I'm telling you, I think Madison is involved, but I think it's other people too. I do think, because she brought up Boston, because when she made that video to me or whatever, she's like ex Quad in Boston or something like that. I thought that was so weird. And I just see them cackling everywhere together, and I seen the stuff Boston been saying. She got on her Boston's bio on her profile literally says, "Just a girl with a rope, free to borrow." That's fucking sick.
Listen,
But why go after Dreamer?
send me the account.
They're not going after her.
Said that about the baby. I won't say publicly, but just send me that account.
I don't
Let
know.
me
I will.
let me see the name and the at on it.
Oh, they just said the Mommy to Be or whatever.
No, was another one. This is another one that was directing someone at one of our community members, saying, "I hope you lose your baby." That's the one I want.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It was Mom. She just said who they were.
Yeah, but there was another one that did it too.
Another one. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Another person.
I just can't remember the name on it.
Shayna, I posted a bunch of them in Discord. Let me go back and look.
Okay.
Also, they're coming after another reason I think is because Boston's constantly mentioning her for whatever reason is Natalia. They've been messaging, they've been going after her, and that's so fucked up to me.
Yeah.
Pisses me off. And I'm sure y'all know who she is because she comes into lives. And Sarah, and they've been messaging Sarah too. Yep. That's because some people don't want to see. I'm telling you, people that I learned yesterday exactly the people that want people to fight. Trust me, I learned some of them anyway.
Yeah.
Not saying I'm going to throw all the names out there, but just know there's some people. And sake, if peace is something you're really trying to do, like if you want to just have fun in this life, I would say be cautious, be mindful, and just watch things. I'm telling you, you can learn a lot by just watching. And I'm telling you, like just in the past 2 days, before all of this even happened yesterday, I just had this feeling that there was people that was just up to something. There's people that do not want to see people get along. They don't want to see They don't want to. Whether it's their hate for Gypsy, some of them is not even that. Some people just thrive off of this. They enjoy it. I don't know who this person is, but I don't know. No, they have a. Oh, no, mind. I don't know. Are you trying to
Listen, I wanted to bring something up. And this is your live, your choice, your decision. But Heather Miss Batty was in Gypsy's live and she was very supportive and she messaged me privately and was like, are we allowed to join the panel? And I explained to her why, the reasons why we don't only do mods at that time. And she wanted to know if she could come up and ask, but that doesn't mean it'll be a yes.
Yeah, no, I don't care. I actually have to go on mute for a second. I'm gonna be here, but
Okay.
But no, I don't.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
She said cool things about me too in that live.
Yeah, because to be honest, like, I mean, I don't know if people just came over here. Like, I mean, what I came on live to do, I did. I didn't want to put that out there, and yeah, I'll drop it in the CTW too if she wants to see it. But I can't actually because, but
Don't make me be sorry, Heather. We got our finger on the boot you off button now.
I definitely won't. Definitely, I'm normal. Well, maybe not normal, but I'm not psychotic. Maybe
Look, when somebody figures out what normal is, let me know.
Okay. Normal is subjective.
Yeah, I guess
Exactly.
I'm not normal.
I
But
feel
I'm
I'm
not
normal.
crazy.
People others feel I'm totally not.
I definitely won't make you sorry. I'm definitely not crazy.
Okay. All
that's good. We've
right.
had too many crazies in the past few years.
Yeah.
Definitely
Yep.
not.
Yeah.
I mean, I was seeing the comments and it was astonishing to me some of the things people say. I was just like, wow.
Oh no, people don't mind. No, they don't mind.
Wow. See, I do.
No, we've been living with this for a long time. And here's my thing. I was going to say, for the people that are invalidating Gypsy's baby out of their hatred for her, I just want to know, where were you 10 years ago? You could have talked to the judge. You could have talked to the prosecutor. You could have been like, I don't think this sentence is fair, blah, blah, blah. You didn't. You didn't do it. And now you want to complain and bitch and moan. So I don't want to hear it. Case closed, over, moving on.
And for me, I feel that at the very least, respect Aurora. At the very least. Would I love people to respect Gypsy too? Yeah. But if they don't want to do that and they can't do that, I can't force them. But I would just hope that, I don't know, I feel like kids should always be off limits. Like, even if the person that's talking about them thinks they're not real. Let me make that clear. Because I don't see why that excuses him.
Well, we did kind of let the cat out of the bag when I showed the baby doll in the back window and then you showed the baby being charged up for dinner. We kind of put it out there, Brie.
What is going on with Naomi?
Sorry.
Didn't I hear she just made a new video? I don't
really
how
know.
long you.
Why is she making a video threatening to, I don't know, something about Aurora and Ken?
What? I hadn't seen that one.
You ain't seen that one?
When you said my man's name.
I don't know. She said something about y'all say children are off limits. Y'all going after her kid,
Yes.
which is our dog. But anyway,
Wait, whose kid we went after?
She said we went after her
Naomi.
adult child.
Wait a minute, y'all. You want to know why? Wait, because she decided to maybe or maybe not send she knew the pictures to her daughter's ex-husband, like her ex-son-in-law. That means we went after her kid, I guess. Okay.
Oops.
I never even said any of that, but
Yeah.
how was I going after her
Dreamer
kid?
said it and said that's why her daughter doesn't speak to her. And I guess that's why she's saying we went after her daughter.
Right. I never said that shit.
I don't even go after. Look, if I got a problem with you, I don't even go after your adult children unless they want to get in it because they have nothing to do with it. Like I can row my boat alone. I don't need to be bringing your kids in it.
Wait, hold on. Let me. I think people are confused. Bree should come to Keisha's about a bone collector. Oh wait. Oh, they wanting to like hear me like. Oh, I thought you meant about anything with that other. Well, I've said it a bunch of times, over and over. Oh, wait, what are people confused about? Because I'm not trying to go anywhere to be harassed, yelled at. Oh well, Jeanette spoke. Jeanette said they can come over here, unless everybody gets off and I co-host with her or something. I don't know.
No, they can't come here. What would they?
I just want to know
They
what they
can.
want to talk about, La La. That's what I'm interested in.
What is Lala accent? I think people confuse. You should come to Keisha live and about Bone Collector. She said. She said. Well, I mean, you read what she said.
Yeah,
Oh, they can come here. They just want the views over there.
I'm sure they got the dude. I'm sure they got. They have
They
been
don't go
talking
over
shit.
there.
Exactly.
Yeah, they've been talking shit. I've been going back and forth. No,
And that's
they
the thing.
just
I
want the
wasn't talking shit
views.
about any. And actually, I wasn't talking
No,
shit. No.
they.
I know. I'm just saying. And like that's what it's always about with them. I wasn't talking shit. I was calling out facts and showed a video of what was done when somebody lied about it this morning. And I just don't want people to make amends, and it's sick.
Well, Wildbird's on her pretty part now. She didn't do anything wrong. That's from a year ago.
Oh, you
She,
serious? Told
yeah.
y'all. Told y'all. Wait, y'all. I want y'all to know she was just denying this shit this morning, saying like we didn't know that was your mind. Now, didn't I tell y'all? If y'all were in here, y'all heard me tell y'all. She will act like she didn't do shit until she gets proven, and then she's like, whatever. Yeah, that shit that was from a year ago. That didn't I called it. I fucking told y'all that shit. That's how she rolls. That's not how I roll though. So that's fake as fuck and shady as fuck. And she don't know how to take accountability. But what happened to when Wildbird said in Skip's Live, accountability has no time limit or no timeline? What happened to that? Yeah, exactly. I'm sorry, wrong is wrong. And I want to know what exactly they're trying to talk about anyway. Because one thing I refuse, y'all, I swear to God, from this day fucking forward, I refuse to be disrespected the way that I've been disrespected for the last 2 years. Like, I'm not about to go anywhere to be fucking interrogated, to be fucking, yelled at or, like, taunted fucking by the chat. I'm not. I've been dealing with it for 2 years and I'm fucking done with it. I refuse to do it anymore.
Period, Pooh.
Yeah. And also, if anybody's confused about the live that I played, I made it very clear a bunch of times, and they could have they might have missed it, but I said that anyone who has apologized to me from that panel, that wasn't meant to be played to go at them. Like it had to. They were going to be heard because the thing that needed to be heard, and I had never seen it, so I didn't know what was gonna. I only seen like 2 minutes of it.
I hadn't heard them either, which is probably why I had the reaction that I did. You know what I mean? Like, I think if it would have been like the second or third time I had heard it, I probably wouldn't have been as upset about it. But that was a lot, man. That was fucking a lot. And honestly, it brought me right back to that very beginning of all of this where like I just felt so helpless about all of this. Like because I couldn't do anything to make it stop. I couldn't reason with any of these people to try to see you as the human that I saw you as. Like I don't know. Like it took me all the way back there.
No,
And
you
that's
see,
usually why I
wait a
got so
minute.
fucking like just upset.
Hold on. I don't know if y'all remember this, but did people were surprised because how I've reacted to that video, right? Like I was pretty much like numb to it. Look, but how they said Bird was saying, "Little old me has Brie crashing out and having having alive just one person."
Who's crashing out?
Crashing
Who's
out.
crashing out?
Girl, I was trying to get Planty to stop crying. Like I crashed crashing out, honey. That wasn't crashing out. That was me numb to this shit for one, and for two, that was me calling out your shady self. Who she's loving this, y'all. She's loving. Yeah, I get to now that Bree's away from my bestie. I can go on a panel and speak again. Like because you not what you can't do it without me around. Like are you intimidated by me or something? Are you jealous of me? I don't know. I don't ever ask people shit like that because I think it's cringe. But like, I just think it's very weird that like I was just being nice to people. I was not doing anything, and like you just was like, oh my god, my bestie is just being too nice to her. That's weird. Like I was not trying to take your bestie.
Karma is in Cash's live.
Y'all don't know what crashing out is. Oh, Karma Collect is. No, somebody said no. Look, this is what's look. Let me tell you, I was able to prove because that's the thing. Yesterday, they wanted to keep on saying that we doxed, and even though I was being so respectful, and this is what I'm not going to do. I'm not going to like cower, like be like a little like I'm so, like. But I felt like I was kind of low key being like that. But I was trying to be respectful. I was like, look, maybe I did went about things the wrong way, blah blah blah. But then like I thought about it and like, and even though I knew this, like I know that he had his own name on here, so I was just like. But when I said that, she was like, where's the proof? So I give this bitch the proof, and it's not good enough. She says, it took you hours to find that. I don't know what that is. I don't know. That could be that could be anybody. That's a common name. Okay, Matthew spelled with one T. Actually, I'm not saying it's like rare, but it's also not the common form of spelling that, for one. For two, after that wasn't enough, I went and screen recorded the area that we had the screenshots, and it was from fucking April. And so it was screen recorded, and since I was like, well, I was like, how's this evidence for you? And that's when she came back and was like, oh my god, y'all been stalking him since she tried to just flipping it, so she doesn't have to admit that, like because she wants it to be a problem. She knows that if anybody doxes, they're gonna make a big deal about it, okay? Which is fine if that actually happened, and she knew that would get people to fight with me, and then it would break up all this peace that we were having. That's exactly what happened. Like, I don't care which way I hope that everybody can understand that this isn't just a theory. That is what happened, and it's actually insane for a grown adult to not want other grown adults to get along. It's weird to me too. Because
Yeah, that's weird to me too when people are like that, or they don't want other people to succeed or be happy. It's like, why? People shouldn't
right.
be happy. I mean, shit.
And that's why it was disappointing, honestly, because let me say, one person that I actually did really was getting along with was Kai. And I know that we weren't friends, but she was like on top of Wahlberg, like red beans on rice. Like she, like before even being a fucking bully, basically, again. I'm like, why? For what? Like, so were you just being fake anytime? Like, I'm not saying we were friends, but she was being, she was always, telling me to sing a song, Brie, make up a song for me, blah, 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 like all this shit. And then, because Wahlberg says I dox someone, even though that's not true, you're going to come after me like that fast.